say their water was off.
But you heard so many people started to call through and say, water's back, right?
Right.
Suppose not the boss
Let me
man.
stop. I should not be telling people, giving people excuses to show up late to work. So bad.
Suppose our boss there, so, but you know,
No, but
water come back same time and I reach to work.
No, seriously, if they didn't have water and they had to be at work at 7 o'clock, then of course they're going to show up late.
And what about those persons who still didn't get water but they showed up at work on time?
Well,
All of a sudden you pull your nose. What's that?
I said, well, you got to do what you got to do.
All right, now of course for some health with you, and this is going to be going on for the next few days, over the next couple of weeks. Today, Wednesday, Friday, we expect to be sharing some with you on it's leprosy, all compliments of the Ministry of Health. It's usually not talked about disease, but it is there, and some people are being ravaged by it. So what is leprosy? Let's find out.
Well, leprosy is an infectious disease that causes severe disfiguring skin sores and also nerve damage in your arms, your legs, and skin areas around your body. Now, leprosy has been around since ancient times. Outbreaks have affected people on every continent. Let me give you just a little origin about it. It has terrified humanity since ancient times, as I just spoke. It was reported as early as 600 BC in India, China, and also in Egypt. Now, this disease is still a major health problem in many parts of Africa, Asia, and even in Latin America. So for centuries, it was considered a curse from God. You would have known that. When we usually heard about leprosy, we always heard of it being a curse from God. It was often associated with sin, but it did not kill, but neither did it, and it lingered around for a while. But here's the true thing about it. It's thought that leprosy to be a disease of the skin is better classified, however, as a disease of the nervous system because its bacterium attacks the nerve. So we're going to play a video, I know, and then we're going to actually give you a myth and the facts of leprosy. And that's what we'll do throughout the week as we talk about leprosy.
Definitely. And this video is how to protect yourself against the leprosy. Right? We're going to share that again with you too on Wednesday.
Leprosy is an infectious disease just like any other infectious disease. It can appear in any country regardless of the climate. The disease is treatable and can be cured through medication. Without treatment, it can cause damage to the skin, loss of sensation causing injuries and wounds that are painless and difficult to heal, especially on the hands and feet. Motor nerve damage resulting in paralysis and claw hands. This disease can even go so far as to lead to disabilities and bodily mutilation. It is therefore crucial to detect symptoms early on and treat them quickly to prevent the development of any disabilities. The most common symptom of leprosy is the presence of one or several spots on the skin. Spots are often a different color than the rest of the skin and can be found anywhere on the body. They do not itch, they do not hurt, and they are insensitive to touch. If you touch a spot with a piece of cotton or pencil tip, the person will not feel it at all. This is because all skin sensitivity has been lost in that particular area. Sometimes there are no spots on the skin. Instead, the person may have another, less common symptom of the disease. Tingling sensations or pain in the hands and feet. Leprosy is caused by tiny, rod-shaped bacteria called bacillus. It is spread between all people, regardless of whether they're young or old, male or female. This bacteria is found in saliva and nasal secretions. It can be transmitted by spitting, coughing, or sneezing. To help avoid infection, always remember to cover your mouth when coughing or sneezing and wash your hands regularly. You can catch leprosy from an infected person who is still unaware of his condition, or even by an infected person who doesn't take his medication properly. Leprosy is not very contagious. You need to be in close, prolonged contact with a patient in order to catch it. However, leprosy develops slowly. If you've been infected, you'll only start to notice the first symptoms about 5 years later. If you start to notice symptoms that could be leprosy, seek medical care immediately. At a health center, they carry out a full examination to diagnose you. If they confirm that you have leprosy, you will need to take medication for 6 months to up to a year, depending on your doctor's recommendations. Thanks to medications that kill the harmful bacteria, leprosy can be cured and disability can be prevented. These medications stop the infection. They allow you to lead a normal home life without fear of infecting family or friends.
And of course, so I certainly hope that you would have learned a little bit from that on leprosy. Now, what's a myth about it?
A myth about leprosy is that leprosy described in the historical text is the same leprosy we know today.
And of course, the fact is that historically leprosy is not the same as modern leprosy. Now, the leprosy found in historical and religious texts described a variety of conditions from rashes and patchy skin to swelling. They were noted to be very contagious, which is not true for Hansen's disease, and also did not have some of the disfigurement, blindness, and loss of pain sensation. The term was also used for mildew in a person's clothes, possessions, or their living quarters. Those are the facts.
All right, guys, so make sure you stay tuned with us. We will continue this discussion again on Wednesday.
Definitely, and I came to you with the best wishes of the Ministry of Health, who advises get tested or check out if it is that you believe you have any of the signs or symptoms of leprosy.